Hey there, folks. My name is Chloe Kleeman, and welcome back to my commentary. It's gonna be 10 times Squidward was the most relatable character on SpongeBob SquarePants.
It all started when I was born.
For this list,
Pretty weirdo sense
when
was it for
cephalopod was
anyways.
a total mood.
That's
How
a
much
fusion
do you
confusion
relate to
then out
Squidward?
there.
Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Working to live, living to work.
Good morning, Squidward. Isn't it a lovely
Still living in a seahorse until someone day.
Being an adult sucks sometimes.
Still
and no
exactly
one
we're wondering,
understands that better than
why is
Squidward
supposed to be
tentacles.
wondering
If there's
my
one thing we know
own
about
coming
him,
your way,
it's that
huh?
he's a realist. The epitome of disillusionment.
SpongeBob, where's my order?
Did you look under the tray?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry.
In this episode, SpongeBob is busy trying to wrangle a hungry seahorse during a shift at the Krusty Krab. Squidward
Still got
perpetually
even
frustrated with his
hungrier
co-workers'
than it
antics
thinks it
and reminds
is.
him of their sad
Everything's
reality.
still much
Here's
exactly
how
what
things
that
work.
is.
I order the food, you cook the food, then the customer
No
gets
wonder
the
supposed
food.
to
We do
get
that
this.
for 40 years, and then we die.
Squidward's far from living his dream
still
at
living
this
the
point,
anger
and he's
management
very much
someday.
aware that he'll likely spend the rest of his life, or at least 40 years, doing the same dead-end job. Number
Still
9.
wondering.
Work hurts. Speaking of workplace
SpongeBob meets
monotony,
the
how many of us
Strangler.
have felt the physical aches and pains of working?
Still going to work
Another day,
someday?
another migraine.
On-time percentage, 12%.
Still got
This is notably
12%.
true for those in the customer
Still
service
exactly
industry.
what that's
Squidward
supposed
is
to
around
be looks
endless
like
loud
about
noises coming
it.
from his over-the-top boss, Mr. Krabs, who's known for yelling quite often.
Get that suit on, sailor.
Still living the
Dirty
cutie crabs coming my way.
There's also SpongeBob's pronounced laughter, or whatever destruction he and Patrick cause, something he deals with at home
That's
too.
definitely
A
a
lot of people
destruction
can
to my
identify with
own.
his experience and the daily side effects of what feels like tiring.
That's more
meaningless work.
important than
No wonder his
octopus.
on-time percentage is only 12%.
Whatever.
Number 8. Visualizations gone wrong.
Squilliam
When
returns.
Squidward runs into his
Still living an
age-old
enemy
rival
coming your
Squilliam Fancy
way.
he's instantly on edge. That's probably because the two can't have a conversation that doesn't involve comparing Squilliam's success to Squidward's failure.
Sometimes it's
On
gonna
your
be
lunch
exactly
break.
that is.
Squiddy? Yes,
Jealousy is something everyone feels at some point.
Still
And even if
definitely
you despise
a
the
nicest
person,
thing
you
of
may
my
feel
own.
like you need to prove
No
yourself
wonder
to them.
supposed
So
to be
we fully understand
anyways.
Squidward's reaction.
A lot
In a
in
moment
that
of panic,
time.
he tries to picture the smug Squilliam in his skivvies. But what's intended as a calming tactic ends up revealing another positive attribute.
Still very a possible idea as it is.
he's hot!
Mr. Fancyson has abs, at least in Squidward's imagination, which our friend likely
No wonder
doesn't.
the imagination's
To impress his
supposed
enemy,
to
he
wear
lies about his career,
anyways.
leading to
Still
more
like
stress
it.
and panic.
And I would be honored if you would allow me to come to your restaurant tonight.
Tonight?
Squiddy can't catch a break. Number 7. Excellent customer service.
Bubble
After working
Buddy.
at the Krusty Krab for years, Squidward's trademark bitterness shouldn't be a surprise to
Sounds
anyone,
popular to
especially
that.
the patrons.
Are you planning on ordering today, sir?
I'll have a Krabby Patty.
How original.
And with extra onion.
Still definitely the original
We're
ones.
not
No
sure
matter
if
what's
this
supposed to be
customer was
exactly what
particularly
this
unpleasant,
likes.
or he just had the audacity to order food while Squidward was working. But Squidward
Any
tells
kind of
them
restaurant
what he
it
really
is,
feels, which
but
many of
that's
us
popular
wish
to
we could
this.
say.
Please, come again. When I'm not working.
Shortly after this exchange, he's forced to
Still got a
participate
bubble
in
puppy
more of
coming your
SpongeBob's
way.
nautical nonsense. He quickly loses the little patience he had while
Still
he's
gotta be
making
patient
and
this
remaking
time.
Bubble Buddy's order. He's sure to serve up a hefty side of sarcasm, making those who've been waitstaff
Sounds very
feel
amazing
seen.
to
And
me.
if there's anything else I can do, please hesitate to ask.
Number 6. Napping on the job.
Wake me up when I care.
Do you care now?
The gullible pants.
Many would agree one of the most relatable things about Squidward is that he's
Still really
always
boring
tired.
to
He
this
usually
time.
doesn't have anything to really look forward to.
No very
so
awesome
we
cute
totally
than
understand
that.
his desire to sleep instead.
I knew I shouldn't have gotten out of bed today.
He
Still
also
got an
hates his
noise
job
to that.
and avoids his cashier duties whenever possible. And when he's
No
not
wonder
reading,
supposed to be
his
an
favourite
own
thing to do
avatar
at
this
work
time.
is take a nap. But when Mr. Krabs temporarily leaves SpongeBob in charge, it's impossible for him to get some
That's
mid-shift shut-eye.
impossible.
And while he has some fun
But
playing
sometimes
tricks on
it's
his coworker,
really making
it
naughty
seems
way
he'd still rather
anyway.
catch some Z's. Honestly.
Still gotta make a
You
snooze
interrupted
this
my
time.
regularly scheduled Krusty Krab nap?
Regularly scheduled nap?
Number 5. Please hit me.
Graveyard
What's worse
shift.
than working overtime with an annoying coworker.
Still got a good time this
Just like a
time.
sleepover, only we'll be sweaty and covered with grease.
Of course, the greedy Mr. Krabs
They'll
gets to
definitely
go home,
close
leaving his
down,
underlings
no
to
matter
do the
exactly
late-night
that's the
shift
time
that
now.
didn't even exist until one customer showed up after hours.
Are you open?
Read the sign.
I'll have a Krabby
Close.
Patty Deluxe and a double chili cup fries.
Naturally, SpongeBob is all about
Still
extra
panicking
work
to my
and finds it
hand.
even more exciting
No
doing
man
so
is
at
really
night.
crazy
Squidward, on the other
anyways.
hand, knows he's in for some insufferable stupidity tonight and asks the customer to give him a nice bonk with a bat.
Here, please hit me as hard as you can.
Will that improve the shift? Probably not, but we can't say we wouldn't do the
Don't
same
live
thing.
exactly at
Number
that
4.
time.
Overindulging in fast food.
Just
You like
one
Krabby
bite.
Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Still got a lot of Krabby Patties. Still exactly the crunchy time.
We all have our favourite fast foods, and sometimes we just feel the need to pig out.
Don't flip
and
it
if
up.
someone tries to interrupt your binge, the hangriness comes out. That's basically
Still have the
how Squidward
hunger
feels
this
after he
time.
develops an instant love for
But
Krabby
that's
Patties.
definitely a
He tries to get
stomach's
the bite,
coming my
or
way
several,
on
on
my
the down
own.
low, because he understandably doesn't want SpongeBob to know he was right. But Squiddy finally hits his breaking point and goes all out in the patty bolt until SpongeBob's warning sinks in.
Squidward, you can't eat all those patties at one time.
We know that's the
So
minute
definitely
feeling of being
fattening
so
to no
overstuffed
one.
you feel like you might explode. Except in Squidward's case, it actually happens.
Humongous one. What's that? Elliot? Seem cute.
I remember
Still got a
my
lot
first
tentacles.
Krabby Patty.
Number 3. The hate is real.
Karate
Squidward sometimes
choppers.
gets flack for his bad attitude, but that doesn't stop him from being his
That's
salty self.
definitely
Given the
real.
chaos that surrounds him on a daily basis, like the crazy karate chopping.
Still
in
got
this moment,
karate
we
fighting
expect
this time.
nothing less than one of his
Still
brutally
getting
honest
crazy
quips.
on that.
I hate all of you.
Who doesn't know what it's like to feel cranky while those around you
Still
are being
very
annoying and
cranky to
chipper?
us,
And
huh?
if they're having fun working while you're miserable on the job,
Well,
that's just
that's a
another
very
reason to declare
interesting
your
thing
hatred
to
for
also
their
do
obnoxious
know.
optimism.
Bah! I know that's really laughing, huh?
But when you're the one in high spirits, the same people might
Well,
not
sometimes
always
it's-
approve of your brand
it's-
of humour.
It's hard to believe to tell
Why
what's
is it whenever
exactly
I'm
what that
having
time,
fun,
huh?
it's wrong?
Number 2. Welcoming a swift end.
Band
When
geeks.
Squidward's high school nemesis, Squilliam Fancyson, invites him and his non-existent band to perform at the Bubble Bowl. in
Still got a
Chicago.
band for the
aspiring artist
Super Bowl?
scrambles to put one together. He knows this is actually a
Really got
talent
the
and not
champions
a good
coming
nature
my
invite.
way.
So his reputation and dreams are on the line. Luckily, he, like the more confident among us, already knows he's got the stuff.
Fortunately, I have enough talent for all of you.
But when it becomes apparent that this makeshift band is a hopeless mess,
Still
he
got a
will
lot of
momentarily
band to do
bow
that,
out
huh?
of life. It's dark for a kid's show, but saying Squidward is cynical would be an understatement.
Still
Too
got
bad
drumsticks
that didn't
this
kill me.
And
time.
that deadpan energy is sure to resonate with many of us. At least there's a happy ending to this one. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Overwhelmed by the future. When you're having an existential crisis and your brain stops working
Still
for a minute.
guarantee an extra time.
Squidward the Soulless. We're not all angels, okay?
Good for you. That thing is a heart attack on a bun.
Still definitely a
Squidward, I
demon.
meant good for your soul.
Still got the angel
Oh,
again.
please. I have no soul.
Still living
Forever
hack.
alone, being a voice for all the singles out there.
Squidward, you dropped your hook.
That's no hook. It's just a cruel reminder that I'm single and likely to remain that way forever.
Don't be sad, buddy.
Still definitely sadness.
Just one of those days. Sometimes we just want to stay in bed.
I might as well go to bed for
Still-
100 years or something.
Still got a panicky on my own.
Wake me when I'm dead.
Still alone anyways. Still got rest.
Summarizing emotions. When you've lost the energy to communicate your frustration in complete sentences.
Rage, fury, irritation, humiliation.
Well,
is such a
still
wonderful-
definitely
Before we
boring.
continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Here it comes.
Number 1. Quitting the job he loathes.
Mr.
Can you
Krabs, we
spare
please
a
don't
dime?
now?
We've established that Squidward tentacles
But
genuinely
nobody knows
despise
the cat
his
is.
occupation, employer, co-worker, and everyone who walks through those doors. He's
Well,
quit
look-
the Krusty Krab
look
many
what they
times,
know
but
about
always
this
finds
name
himself
tag,
back
but
at the register.
sometimes it's a
We enjoy this
catchphrase.
particular instance because Squidward tells SpongeBob
Well,
he'd
it's
rather be dead than continue
Definitely
working there.
But a
so
visit to the
awesome.
Krusty Krab makes everyone happy.
But
And what could
sometimes
be
it's
better
really
than serving
happiness
that
of them
smile?
all, huh? No
Being
legacy
dead
this
or
time.
anything else.
Who hasn't been there before? But
Well,
Gwen's
good
right,
time for the
granted,
customer
even
coming
without
your
the cost
way.
Of what we assume are endless repairs,
But there's no
corresponding
need
starfish
shouting on
regularly destroying
time.
his. So after mooching off
But
his
I think
two-time
they're
neighbour,
not
he
gonna
returned
come
to his
anyways.
minimum wage job because let's face it,
This is
people
still
need to make
exist.
money.
Well, Mr. Squidward, it's good to have you back. Well, it's kind of good to be back, sir.
Sadly, it seems no one wanted to pay him to dance.
No need to
or
worry
play
about
the
that
band.
either, too.
That's all too real.
Do you
Well, I think that's it. So, we'll see you tomorrow.